The previous federal government's attempt to pass its religious discrimination bill before the federal election was divisive, even within the coalition, over the need for protections for transgender students.
I could not live with myself if I didn't seek to address those issues.
This is a bill that I earnestly hoped would unite this place.
And when it comes to discrimination more broadly, the ACT government felt the bill was too targeted.
But it sought to elevate religion above other protected attributes rather than having them considered all together at once.
But the government received feedback the existing ACT Discrimination Act had too many grey areas.
Sport and competitions are two examples where it's not been entirely clear that they are covered by the Act, so they are specifically included in the proposed reforms.
Those reforms would mean a sport club could discriminate based on sex, disability or age where it's necessary for fair, safe and effective competition, though gender identity would not be considered reasonable grounds, and a female team would have to permit a female identifying person of the male sex to play, provided their participation didn't impact on those operating requirements. Meanwhile, religious bodies would only be able to discriminate in employment on the grounds of religious conviction where it is a genuine requirement for a job.
So a really good example of that is that the Catholic Church can discriminate in only allowing for male priests, but the Catholic Church would not be able to discriminate on other irrelevant grounds such as disability or such as race in ordaining a priest.
The amendment is also aimed at providing a framework for organisations to have a positive duty toward eliminating discrimination.
A positive duty requires organisations to take actions to create a safe and inclusive culture and workforce and workplace.
It's an approach researchers say has been in place for decades in the United Kingdom and other European nations.
When organisations are implementing and developing human resource processes and practices, that they're actively thinking about what are the impacts of these on different groups of employees, and are there any potentially negative consequences?
The government now wants Canberrans to consider the impacts of the draft amendment bill, which is available through the government's Your Say website. Harry Frost, ABC News, Canberra.